What's going on YouTube? ProfessorOaksAide here, welcoming you back to another episode of our Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green 151 Nuzlocke Let's Play. So last episode we cleared the northern half of 6 Islands, sorry, and then came down here to the dotted hole and looked at the door and found out that we needed Cut to get in. I was going to go all the way back to go and get a Pokemon out. I was going to go get Rocket out and use Cut on the door, but I've just decided I'm going to teach Pichu to Cut. What we're going to get rid of, probably going to get rid of, what does knockoff do? 65, that's 50. I'm just going to get rid of growth. I can't even think of a time that I've actually used growth, really. And I can always go back to the move relearner and teach growth back to Pichu, I guess, at a later point. So, yeah, we're just going to do that so that we can use Cut here. There's nothing to cut. Oh, because I'm not facing the door. So we're going to use Cut here and get into the dotted hole, and hopefully we can get down and find the Sapphire. So here we go. Let's have a look. Down this. And then what does this say? I'm going to assume that says up. So let's go up. Well, it looks like we were right, because that definitely says something different. Now, does that say left or does it say down? I think that says left, because I remember the final bit looks like it was a T for cut, so I'm going to go left. And it looks like we were right again. That says right, because it's the only one that could say right, and I'm assuming this says down. Yeah, probably. So we'll head down here. And there we go, we found the Sapphire, so let's grab it. And we'll head back to Celio. Except we won't. I guessed right. I was right in tailing you. I knew that there was a Sapphire here, so it belongs to me. I'll sell it to Team Rocket for serious money. Don't glare at me like that. If you want it back, why don't you go get it after I sell it? I'll even tell you one of the Rocket's passwords. The warehouse password I know is yes, nah, Chansey. I'm done. Don't think badly of me. Hard not to think badly of you, sorry. Anyway, we've got both of the passwords to get into Rocket Base now, so we will now fly back over to we'll fly back to the Pokemon Center, jump on the boat and head over to 5 Island, go and pick up the Sapphire and finish up the quest to get the gemstones for Celio for his computer. We've then got 7 Islands to do. There's a load of trainers there that I want to go battle. Maybe we'll, I had a look online, because I remember, like I said, there was some guy saying something about boulders being pushed around. It's actually on 7 Island. It's called the Tanabe Key, and it allows, in the Tanabe Ruins, which are like 7 or 8 little buildings at the bottom of 7 Island, it means that unknown can appear in them. So maybe we'll catch an unknown. Probably not, to be honest. Like, is there any point? No, not really. Unknown isn't exactly powerhouse of a Pokemon, unfortunately. It'd be really cool if they did something with the Unknown. Like, if you've ever seen the 3rd Pokemon movie, they were shown to be like really powerful. They actually defeated Entei or something like that, and everyone struggled to deal with them. And in the games, they're just awful. They only know hidden power. They have very, very, very low base stats. I think they're like 48 across the board or something like that, or 50. But it's just not very good. I'm just seeing if I've got any repels left. As there we go. I don't really want to encounter too many more Pokemon coming around here. So, oh wait, what if I? Oh yeah, I wanted to come and get this item just before we head back to 5 Island. I did. There was method in the madness. So we've just got this trainer here to take on, and all the teams level 61, so it doesn't matter who we lead with. So we will lead with Pichu. So let's see. Hiker Darryl would like to battle and sends out a Pseudo-Wudo. So let's use Leaf Blade quickly. Should deal with it. Should knock it out. I'd have really liked with Pseudo-Wudo if they'd made it rock grass, because I don't think there is a rock grass type Pokemon. I might be wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure there isn't rock grass. There's ground grass, or grass ground, in Torterra, but I don't think there's rocket grass. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But that'd be an interesting typing. And I feel like Sudowoodo maybe should have had that, but so here we find ourselves another full store. Yeah, I feel like Sudowoodo should have had grass typing as an additional typing, but what can you do? So let's fly back to the Pokemon Center. We'll go down, jump on the boat, and get back over to 5 Island and go and take on the Rocket Warehouse. That might take us a while because I don't know what I can remember. There's like puzzles inside it. I just can't remember. Oh no, we've gone to 4 Island. Oh, sorry about that. I remember there's puzzles inside it, and they're like they're similar to the ones that you find in the Rocket Base in Celadon, with like spinny pads on the floor. You have to deal with all of them, and it's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. But unfortunately, we need to do it. So I actually have to cut down the bottom here, not up the top. Sorry. I think we caught something in this meadow, didn't we? Like a centret or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, get back around here, up here. Ooh. Bet there's an item over here. Let's go find out. Yes, there is. What is it? It is a PPO. Okay. That's fine. Do we want to surf? Yes. Let's jump on Levi's back. Get back over here. And then our repel wears off, that's fine. And we'll enter both the passwords, Goldie Needlog and yes, Nah Chansey. The warehouse door opens and in we go. Let's go grab that Sapphire back from that scientist who stole it from us, rather annoyingly. So as I said, there's a lot of spinny pads here, and I don't know where anything leads, unfortunately. So we've got the first item that was down there. That's a big pearl. That's nice. We can sell that for a bit of cash later on. I guess the only choice that I have is to follow this path. How do I get on there? I want to get on those spinners. I don't know how to get to them. Let's just jump on this. Let's see where this goes. Okay, well I feel like we probably need to come up here. What's that? That's an upgrade. Ooh. Get ourselves a Porygon 2. Oh no. Your Pokemon looks strong. Are you willing to sell them? Oh, you wanted to battle. Why would I sell you my Pokemon? They're champions. Why would I sell them to you? So she sends out Haldor. We will hit it with a cut. Let's see how much cut does. Just enough to take it out. So down goes Haldor. Haldor. Don't know exactly the pronunciation. Sends out another one. We're going to go for the cut again. It knocked out last time, it'll knock it out this time. So down go the 2 Houndours. I don't know. What should I say? Haldor or Houndour? I'm not really sure. Anyway. So it's always a funny one, that is. There's Haldor, Houndour, which one is it? And then there's the other one that I was talking about before was Rayquaza. Like, which one is it? Is it Rayquaza? Is it Rayquaza? Is it Rayquaza? Like, I have no idea. Anyway, we get back around here. Let's see what this here is. I think there's a TM around here somewhere. But anyway, let's come back up and have a look. I don't remember which one we went on last time. I think it was the one on the left. So let's go on the one on the right this time, see where we end up. So we end up here. What can we do? Fight this guy by the looks of it. That's what we're going to do. So let's see. What does he have on his team? What are we going to take next on? He's got a matchup. So maybe a Golbat and a Raticate, or maybe even like a Zubat and a Rattata to go with this matchup. Who knows? We'll hit him with a Leaf Blade here. Take it down. Down it goes. Critical hit. Probably not necessary, but it's always nice to get a crit. He's going to follow up with another matchup, or maybe he'll have 2 matchups and a Macho. Maybe that'll be his final Pokemon. So down goes matchup, number 2, and he's going to finalise the battle with a Macho, yeah. So we'll hit that with a Leaf Blade as well. The Leaf Blade animation seems really weird. It seems like it keeps shifting all over the place. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, down goes Macho. We get 1,501 XP and we beat that Rocket Grunt into the ground. What do you think you're doing? What do I think I'm doing? I'm trying to get the Sapphire back that was stolen from me. So here, I don't know which pad we need to go on. The bottom one leads to a big long row. I'm going to try this one. Let's see. Okay, so now that we're here, where do we go? I feel like we probably need to come up around. Yeah. Up. Ooh. Very precarious walking around all of that. So what's this item here? TM36 Sludge Bomb. So we may teach that to Pea Shooter, so that he has a stab attack, and we'll probably get rid of Cut and teach him Sludge Bomb. Let's have a look quickly. So his attack is a lot higher, but he has a decent amount of special attack, and Sludge Bomb it'd be nice to have a bit of coverage. So we might do that rather than teaching Pea Shooter growth again. For now though, Pea Shooter's level 62, so we're going to switch out Kitsune out front. I haven't used Kitsune in a while. Let's give her some airtime. So take on this guy. I got word about you from the others, but there's no way a kid like you know about. There's no way a kid like you'd know our boss Giovanni. I do know Giovanni quite well. I've beaten him 3 times and made him run away. So anyway. Team Rocket Grunt wants to battle and sends out a Hypno against us. That's absolutely fine. Kitsune, we're going to have you use Dark Pulse, which you haven't used in a very long time, but is perfect for situations just like this. Unfortunately, it doesn't knock it out, and the Hypno goes for Psycho Cut. I can't imagine it'll do too much damage. It doesn't. We're going to finish up this battle. Is it? Actually, I don't know whether he has 2 Pokemon. We're going to knock out this Hypno regardless with that second Dark Pulse. Okay, 1732 XP, and he does have a second Pokemon, which is another Hypno. Well, I'm going to test out, let's see how much a Flamethrower does. Obviously, it's Stab, we're holding Charcoal, and it's higher base power. So it actually does similar kind of damage as Dark Pulse does. So I'm just going to go for another Flamethrower, why not? Burn that Hypno to the ground. Down it goes. We gain ourselves another 1700 XP and defeat this Team Rocket Grunt. Don't you dare laugh. I will laugh all I want. What are you going to do? I've just knocked out both your Pokemon. We're going to keep Kitsune out front. I feel like this Team Rocket Grunt, the one outside, the female Rocket Grunt outside she had blooms. I wonder whether this one's going to have blooms as well. I'll just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I'm told. Well, that's maybe not always the best plan. Maybe think for yourself. Don't just do what you're told. Anyway, she sends out Muck, we're sending out Kitsune. We're going to hit with an extra sensory here. Going for the super effective damage. See if we knock it out in one. And we don't. We do over half. We do over half, around half. Not really sure, but hopefully this next attack will knock it out regardless. We do connect with the second extra sensory. Down goes the enemy Muck. And we gain ourselves 1749 XP. Not bad. So she's going to follow up with an Arbok, which gets an Intimidate off of us, which we're not too worried about. We're going to hit with a second extra sensory here. And we do a decent amount of damage, almost enough to take it out. And it's got Earthquake. No. No. Oh dear. Okay, that was scary. Well, I'm going to go for full restore. I think that's the best idea. It did around about 65 damage, so even a crit won't knock us out. And they're going for a Hyper Potion. Well, this time, do I go for extra sensory again? I'm just going to go for extra sensory again. Hope we get a crit. Probably won't. Let's see. We don't get the crit, but we do a lot more damage. And we get the flinch, more importantly. So we do connect with our final extra sensory and take down that Arbok, that terrifying Arbok that knows Earthquake. And finally, she has a Viral Plume, which I was saying I wonder whether she'll have it. And she does. We hit it with a Flamethrower. This should take it out. It hits hard, and it does. It does enough damage. Down goes Viral Plume. We gain 2,128 XP. I'm shattered. Shattered. We've shattered all your hopes and dreams. You're doing things according to your beliefs and morals. I understand now. I've made it so you can come back in through there. Why don't you get rested and refreshed for what lies ahead? The admin after me outranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You'd better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. I think we'll be alright. I think us as champions are probably going to be okay. That's quite enough of you playing the hero, kid, spreading lies about how Team Rocket have disbanded. It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child, and now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. I'd like to know how old these Rocket members are meant to be. So Team Rocket admin would like to battle and sends out a goal back. That's fine. 53. We're still a decent amount of levels ahead of you. We're going to go for an extra sensory here. Don't think it'll knock out, but it'll get a decent amount of damage onto you. It doesn't get the knockout, as I said, but we do enough damage. He goes for the sludge bomb. Probably end up getting poisoned here. We don't, which is nice for a change. Anyway, he goes for the hyper potion. We're going to go for another extra sensory here. And I probably will go for a second extra sensory. I was gonna say I might go for a flamethrower, but it doesn't make any sense. I might as well just critical hit them kicks and hey, save them or do them at the start. We don't want the critical hits being wasted. Anyway, go to level 62. So have a quick look at the stats. Wow, today's attack is massive. Okay. I guess it was probably all the training that I was doing for the Elite Four against all of the Machoks and that. I guess all of my Pokemon probably have like horribly high attack stats now. Anyway, we're going to go with a flamethrower here against this Weezing. See how much it does. I always, as a kid, I felt that flamethrower, ember and stuff like that, the fire type attack should be super effective against Weezing because of all the gas that's around it. It's like you hit it with the fire and it should explode at that, but obviously that's not how Pokemon works. It just works on a simple rock, paper, scissors type of, I don't know, gameplay mechanic, I guess. Anyway, he's got Houndoom as his last. We're hurt by the poison, so what we're going to do here is I could use a full restore. Not gonna. I'm just going to switch straight out into Levi, and we'll hit that Houndoom with a waterfall. Get the Intimidate drop on its attack, and what's it going to go for? It's going to go for Crunch, so that Intimidate will help us out. Wow, against the crit. That's annoying and scary, but we're faster than the Houndoom, we hit with our waterfall, and it should take it out. Down goes Houndoom. We gain ourselves 1,201 XP on each of our Pokemon, and we defeat the Team Rocket admin. Ugh, you were too strong. But that's Giovanni's badge, so it's true, Team Rocket really has disbanded. Wouldn't lie to you. We will abandon this warehouse, but don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I will find Giovanni and I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. Until then, farewell. So I wonder whether he's one of the admins from Heart Gold Soul Silver who is like basically trying to rebuild Team Rocket and use the radio tower to try and call Giovanni back. But I don't know, that'd be really cool if that's, I mean, I guess that's what they were hinting at, right? That he was one of those admins, so I wonder which of the admins he is. Anyway, here's the scientist, so let's come over here. I almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. Then, you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. I don't really get why the whole was it meant to be, like? Is it meant to be him, like, getting really angry, going, or what? Who knows? Anyway, he sends out a Voltorb. We've got Levi out. We're just going to hit with a waterfall here. Take down this Voltorb. So down it goes. We gain 1,014 XP. Let's see what he's got next. He's got an Electrode. Well, we're not too worried about that. Just going to hit again with the waterfall. See how much damage we do. We take down that Electrode as well. Gain ourselves 1,477 XP, and next up he has a Magnemite. Well, again, not too worried, we're just going to hit with the waterfall, see how much damage we do. We do enough to take it down, as it doesn't resist it, so we gain 876 XP, probably got a Magneton. Yes. Don't know what his last Pokemon will be. Something electric. Maybe an Electabuzz? That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe... instead of Magneton, maybe a Raichu, something like that. Let's see. A Porygon, cool. So it's just traced Intimidate. Although it didn't activate, which is weird. I thought that's what Trace should do, but anyway, we hit it with the Waterfall, get a critical hit. Levi's wrapping things up here, and we gain 1,281 XP and defeat Gideon. God, darn. We gain 2,208 Pokédollars for winning, and if I can't sell it, it's worthless. Go ahead, take it. So we get our Sapphire back off of Gideon after he stole it from us, and with that, let's head back over to One Island and go talk to Celio, see what he has to say. So let's just jump on the back of Batman, who flies back to the Poké Center. We'll probably go and heal up as well. No point in not healing up, I guess, but so let's come up here. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes, I would. So just take them for a few seconds. And with that, they've restored our Pokemon to full health, and they hope to see us again. Hoping to see injured Pokemon. I mean, I guess it's more, if your Pokemon are injured, we hope to see you again. We hope you bring them here, rather than let them be injured, is what I assume that they were trying to get at. But it does sound almost like she's like, oh, hopefully you injure your Pokemon, hopefully you have to come back here. Anyway, so we've got the Sapphire, let's go and speak to Celio and see what he has to say. So we have the Sapphire over, and so this is the gem that forms a pair with the Ruby. You've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? You don't have to tell me, I know it wasn't easy, thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you, please give me a little time. So he installs the Sapphire, and I did it. I linked up with Lynette. Oaksaide, I did it! I've managed to link up with traders in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Oaksaide, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. Let's see, what does that say? Network machine, link level 2, link established with the Kanto and Hoenn regions. I wonder why Hoenn's capitalised. I guess it's to do with the mod that I'm using. It's meant to decapitalise stuff, and it's obviously not decapitalised Hoenn for some reason. Anyway, with that, we are pretty much done with the Sevii Islands. The only thing that we have left to do is to head over to Seven Island, and we will go and take on whatever we can find around here. So let's go have a bit of an explore, see what is around here. What's in this house? I may not look like much now, but when I was younger, I flew everywhere, challenging trainers whenever I found them. Now, my only source of enjoyment is reminiscing about the past while watching battles, and having a mysterious door behind your boxes. I wonder what's meant to be... I wonder what was meant to be put in this house. Because obviously that's never moved, but... I don't know. Maybe there was meant to be something, but they never got round to it. These islands are called the Sevii Islands because there are 7, or at least that's what the young people believe. The truth is, these islands are so named because they are said to have been made in 7 days. Okay. This island has been left virtually untouched in its natural state. It could be a little difficult to hike around because of that. Well, thank you for letting me know and being concerned with me. We're going to head up here and have a look at the Trader Tower. So somewhere on this island, peculiar Pokemon are sleeping. Hint, it's the unknown. So, Psychic Rodette wants to battle and sends out a Natu. Well, we're leading with Levi here, so we're just going to Ice Fang this Natu to death. We're going to hit it hard, hit it fast, and should be enough to take it down. Down it goes. We take out that Natu and gain ourselves 750 XP. So she's going to follow up with a Drowsy. We're going to hit with a Waterfall. And see how much we do here. We do enough to take out that Drowsy. And we gain ourselves 1048 XP. And she's going to finalise things with a Hypno, which we're also going to hit with a Waterfall. See how much damage we do. We do enough to take it down because we get a critical hit. Thank you very much, Levi. Putting in the work, putting in the effort. Down goes Psychic Rudder. What an amazing trainer. Thank you. unfortunately can't really say the same about you. Anyway, what's this guy? I sensed your approach. Oh, another psychic. You sensed my approach, why did you have your back to me? Psychic Dario sends out Giraffe Ring. Okay. Interesting Pokemon. Normal psychic typing, which is a very strange typing to have, I guess, in my opinion. I think it would have been, to me it would have made more sense to be a psychic dark type, but yeah, psychic and normal gives it some nice immunities. It's immune to ghost type attacks, it's immune to dark type attacks, but yeah, not too sure. Anyway, let's have a look. So Levi's now hit level 62, so we want somebody out front. Let's go with Tesla. We're about to go surfing, so we'll keep Tesla out front to take up to fight anybody that we come across while surfing that may have water type Pokemon. Oh, there isn't anybody. Well, so here's the trainer tower. We're not actually going to take the trainer tower on because we don't want to lose our Pokemon, but gasp. Never mind battling. These stairs, they're tougher than any battle. I'm so sure about that. I'm here to see how good I am. I wonder what kind of trainers are waiting for me. It's nerve-wracking. I'm sure it is. What's this? Time board. Okay, so I guess that's where you could keep your records, but I'm not going to be taking on the trainer tower, like I said. I don't know whether it would be considered outside of the rules of the Nuzlocke. Maybe I'll come back last episode of the Nuzlocke once we've beaten the Elite Four, and we'll see how far we can get in the trainer tower before we start to lose Pokemon. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Who have we got out front? We still have Tesla. Our boy Tesla is out front, so let's start our way down. Not many people come out here. If I train here, I'm convinced that I'll get stronger and stronger. Yeah, stronger and stronger. How would you like to learn a move like that? It's Swords Dance. Let's see who can actually learn Swords Dance. Pea Shooter can. We won't be teaching it to Pea Shooter. Knuckles already knows it, so nobody we really want to teach to. So the current's too fast, so we can't surf around here. But we get to the canyon entrance, and this trainer here wants to take us on. Yeah, I'll flick you away effortlessly. So my guess is she's probably a fighter. Oh. What? A Roma lady here talking about drop kicking me. That's really weird text. That is a really weird thing for them to have put someone like that to be saying. I don't know why they did that. Anyway, we'll hit it with a Signal Beam. Nearly take it out. It's going to hit us back with Magical Leap. And we'll finish things up with Signal Beam. Should be enough to take it out. Down it goes. And we gain ourselves 1,971 XP. Next up, she has a second Blossom. Well, we'll go through the Signal Beam again. We know that it hits super effective. We know it hits hard. We know that it's a 2-hit knockout. So may as well play to our strengths. She goes for another Magical Leap, which again will do about 30 damage. And we will finish things off in this battle with another Signal Beam. It's super effective, and down goes Blossom. We gain 1,971 XP. And we defeat Aroma Lady Mia. Oh, too strong for me. Yep. After you've talked about drop kicking us away, we are too strong for you. So, our first encounter is Centra. Our encounter here. We have an encounter. I don't know who we could possibly be finding at the minute. I think there might be Fancy out here that we might be able to catch. Other than that, I don't think there's much else. No, I don't think there's anything else other than Fancy that we can actually catch out here. So we'll just keep running around until we find one, then we will catch it, and that'll be the end of the episode. I mean, Donphan would be a pretty cool Pokemon to use, but obviously we have Knuckles on our team, so she's not going to be getting replaced anytime soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Touch wood, obviously. I'll have to replace them if they get knocked out. Let's hope they don't get knocked out. Oh, this is going to be really annoying. We're not going to find one for ages now. Oh, come on. Let's see, what's this? Psyduck. Well, we can't catch a Psyduck because we already have one in the box. Did I call a Psyduck? Was a Golden Boy, maybe? I can't remember. Let's see what's our next encounter. There we go. Finally, we find our Phanpy. So we are going to be immediately throwing an Ultra Ball at it. Where is it? There we go. Let's hope that this catches it, because I've got no way of weakening it. Oh no, it's broken through. Go for Flail. Probably going to do two. Well, I was going to say it's probably going to do 2, but it didn't even do that. It did 1 damage to us. 1 whole damage. 1, 2, 3, and Sparkles, and so we catch ourselves our Phanpy. Phanpy's data is added to the Pokédex. What's it say about it? As a sign of affection, it bumps with its snout. However, it is so strong it may send you flying. Well, in talking about flying, gives me perfect name for Phanpy. We are going to be calling our Phanpy Dumbo, the flying elephant. So Dumbo is placed in box 2, and with that, we will round out this episode. I'm just going to come out here, find a nice place to save. And yeah, that is this episode done. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please do support this channel. Click the subscribe button. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more content like this. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the channel, what you want to see next. I don't think I asked the question of the day today, unfortunately. So, I don't know, I can come up with one quickly, I guess. Who is your favourite 4th generation starter? I'm going to be starting Origin Platinum soon. I can either do it as a poll then, or I can do it as a poll now. So let me know who your favourite 4th generation starter is, and whichever one gets the most comments is who I will start with in Origin Platinum. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm ProfessorOaksAide. Just remember, keep training to become the Pokemon Master you know you can become. Thank you, and goodbye.